So in this video, I'm going to show you my haircut that I get. This is before. And I'm going to show you the after. And this is the finished product of my haircut. Feeling like $1,000,000. Look at that clean. So for my haircut in particular, I get a 0 to 1 fade on the side all the way around, and the top just thinned out and slicked back. I actually had a buzz cut at the beginning of the year, so this took like about 5-6 months to grow out, but I'm very happy with my hairstyle now. And now I'm gonna hit you with some tips on how to get yours freshened up. Alright everyone, I came up with 6 tips to keep that hair nice and fresh, nice and clean all the time. So the first thing is realize that for a guy, your haircut is very important for looking good. You know, girls spend like 80 bucks on their nails, you know, for their fingernails, their toenails. They spend money here and there on their hair and their eyebrows, and they get everything done here and there. Guys, all we need to do is get fresh haircuts. You know, that's all the money we need to spend on it. So realizing that it's an important thing to, really think about and not take as a joke, take a little bit seriously, you end up with a fresh look all the time because you realize that it's important. It's the one thing that we can do to, pamper ourselves and make us look good. And the second point is to search on Google for a nice haircutting place and find what you like. You can use Google, search up haircutting places near me, and you want to check out the reviews, make sure they're high, check out what people are saying in the comments, and then check it out. You're gonna find a lot of different places, and you gotta find out which place you like the most, because it's important. You don't go to one place that's close to you and just go there and then end up with shitty haircuts and then wonder why you don't get fresh haircuts. Explore different shops. Maybe you don't like people at a certain place, maybe you like people at a different place, and overall, if they give a good haircut, a good service. The place that I go to, really nice, great people, great haircut, and they give a nice wash, nice head massage even when they're washing my hair, and it feels amazing. And every time I go in, I look forward to getting the service that they provide, and when I leave happy and stress-free. So that's the second point. The third point is don't worry about the price, because honestly, like I said before, girls spend so much money on their, nails, hair, eyebrows, getting done, their cosmetics, whatever. All we need to spend our money on is a haircut to look fresh every month. So honestly, I've had haircuts for 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, and even 70 bucks. And honestly, it's worth every dollar because it's what makes you fresh all the time. Currently, I'm paying around 50 bucks. For me, that's comfortable, but honestly, it's all about the haircut you get, because you get what you pay for. You go to a cheap spot, you get 20 bucks service. Go to a half decent spot, $30, $40, and then when you go to around the $50 range, you're getting a nice cut, nice service. And honestly, in my opinion, it's worth it. Save an extra 20 bucks to get that nicer haircut is definitely worth it. You cut out a couple fast food meals here and there you go, fresh cut. And another point that I have here is find a picture of your haircut so the barber can see what you want. So, I had a picture of Conor McGregor. He had this haircut where it's like shaved at the side and it's slicked back. And it helps the barber, see what you're actually trying to strive for, instead of just walking in and letting them know what you want, because maybe you want a little bit of a different version of what people have. So find a picture of the exact haircut look that you want, show the barber so that they can visually see it, and then it'll turn out how you want it. And that's what I know helped for me ever since I started implementing that. The barbers have been able to see what I actually want, and then I've been getting what I want every time. And another point is don't be afraid to go outside of your comfort zone with it. So a lot of people, they get the same haircut. I've had about 5 different hairstyles in the past 4 years, but this is my favorite one, and this is where I feel the most comfortable in. I feel like me, and that's what I challenge you to do. Find a haircut that makes you feel like you, and don't try to copy everyone else. Oh, this cool person has this haircut, I want that. Figure out what looks good on you, what you feel comfortable in, and what suits your lifestyle, and what you can maintain from day to day. And yeah, choose that. And don't be afraid to go outside of your comfort zone. Try new things. You never know. And the next point is get it every 3 to 4 weeks to stay fresh. This is a big one, because I find that people that get their haircut often, yes, you are spending more money, but it's all about being fresh. I have some people that I know that you see that guy, he always has a fresh cut, and that's who he is. You don't want to be seen as that guy who every 2 weeks out of the month your hair looks a little bit whack because you're not getting your hair cut. And honestly, if you're trying to impress girls out here, you have to stay fresh, man. You gotta stay fresh. You can't, you know, sacrifice, oh, I'll save 20 bucks so I'll get my haircut in 2 weeks. Well, for those weeks, no girls are gonna be attracted to you, buddy. You know, you have to, you know, put in the money and get it every 3 or 4 weeks, you know, depending on what your hairstyle is. But basically the point of this is always try to make sure it stays fresh. You always wanna just stay clean. You don't wanna be rough for like 2 weeks just because you're saving a little bit of extra money. You know, focus on your looks. Spend your money on your haircuts as a guy. It's very, you know, important. A lot of people notice it, girls notice it, you're more attractive to them, and you just feel good overall. So, you know, think about that. You know, the females are spending so much money to look good for you. You know, the least you can do is at least get a nice haircut to look good for them. And those are my points that I have about getting haircuts. Hopefully this helped a little bit. And if you have any questions, you know, leave them in the comments. I'll answer some. And this is Ryan. Give the video a like. I'll see you in the next one.